Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are fine. I must start today's lecture with a prayer for you. May Allah keep you safe and healthy. And I'm sure you are focusing on your studies in this pandemic situation. Students, we have done exercise 8.1, question number 1, 2 and 3 in our previous lecture. Today we are going to start from question number 4. Before starting this question, we must recall the properties of similar figures. Number 1 property was there, if all the corresponding angles are equal in the similar figures, then in any two figures, then you can say that the figures are similar figures. Number 2 property was, if the ratio of their corresponding sides, means if you are taking any two figures, if the ratio of their corresponding sides is equal, then you can say that the figures are similar. Third property was, if the ratio of two sides of similar of different figures and one angle is equal, then you can say that the figures are similar. Now, with the help of these property, we are going to find the unknowns from these similar figure. In this question, it is mentioned that you have to find the unknown values in the similar figures. Means it is given these are similar, we have to find the unknowns. Unknowns means the variable involved in the figures. Now students, first you can see the unknown values are the sides, means this x is for this side, y is for this side, so unknowns are the sides, so we can apply the property of the sides. With the property ratio of the corresponding side is equal, so we can say that x ratio 5, as this x and this side 5 are corresponding sides, we can apply the property x ratio 5 is equals to 8 ratio 4. Now why I have taken 8 ratio 4, why I am not going to take y ratio 3? Because let's see, x ratio 5 will be equals to y ratio 3. Now we have to find the value of unknown, but now here two unknowns are there, so no need to take this y ratio 3. We can take the ratio of known sides, 8 ratio 4. In this way we can find easily the value of x. Here 5 is dividing, so on the other side it will be multiplied, and answer will be 40 by 4, which is equals to 10. Now with the same pattern we can find the value of y. For y we can take the ratio, corresponding side will be 3, y ratio 3 will be equals to. Now you can take 8 ratio 4 and you can also take x ratio 5, because x value of x is now given at 10. So you can also take 10 ratio 5. In this way you can find the value of y. 3 is dividing here, on the other side it will be multiplied. Okay, now 8 into 3 is 24. 24 by 4, y will be equals to 6. Now students, in this part number 2, the variables are first in angle and then this side, A and B. First of all, you can see this is angle A, and in this triangle the angle is 30. You know that in the similar figures all the corresponding angles are equal. So first of all, A will be equals to 30 degree. Clear? Now we have to find the value of B. How you will find the value of B? With the corresponding sides, B ratio 10, corresponding side of B is 10, and the known values 3 and 6. So these are the corresponding sides, 3 and this 6. So it will be equals to 3 ratio 6. Now value of B will be 3 multiplied by 10, as 10 is dividing here, on the other side it will be multiplied by 6. B will be equals to 30 by 6, which is equals to 5. Now look at part number 3. In part number 3 again you have to find the value of x. Again this x is in the sides, so you will apply the property of ratio of corresponding sides. So x ratio 5, this x is corresponding to 5, x ratio 5 will be equals to, now I have taken first x of this rectangle. So you have to take 3 now. 3 ratio 2. You cannot do like this x ratio 5 is equals to 2 ratio 3. It will be wrong because you have taken first corresponding side of this figure. So after equality you have to take the same figure first. X ratio 5 will be equals to 3 ratio 2. Now again 5 is dividing here. On the other side it will be multiplied. So x will be equals to 15 by 2, which is equals to 7.5. Okay, so now in part number 4, we have to find the value of the unknown sides x, y and z. So starting with x, we can make the ratio of x with x ratio 4 equals to 3 ratio 6, because if we make ratio with y or z, then obviously these two are also unknown. We cannot find the value of x from this ratio. So we will select this one. X ratio 4 will be equals to 3 ratio 6. And how we can solve it? X by 4, 3 by 6, and x will be equals to 3. 4 is dividing here, on the other side it will be multiplied. So it will be 12 by 6, that is equals to 2. Now we will find the value of y. So y ratio again 1.8 and 6 ratio 3. Now students, we can also take help from this side because x is given now. X is equals to 2. You can put the value of x2 with y when you are taking the ratio with y. Okay, now I am taking this ratio, y ratio 1.8, or you can write it like y divided by 1.8 is equals to 6 divided by 3. So y will be equals to 6 multiplied by 1.8 divided by 3, and y is equals to 3 into 2 is 6. 2 multiplied by 1.8, that is equals to 3.6. Now for z, we have to find the value of z. We will make the ratio z ratio 4 equals to, again you can take this ratio 6 ratio 3. You can also take 4 ratio x. Okay, z will be equals to 6 multiplied by 4 divided by 3, and z is equals to 24 by 3, and z will be equals to 8. Okay students, now question number 5 is there. Two triangles ABC and DEF are similar. Now it is given, these are similar, and ratio of the sides are also given. AB ratio DE, BC ratio EF, CA ratio FD, these are equals to 2. And separately it is given side AB is 6 cm, BC 8 and CA 4 cm. And these sides are of obviously triangle AB and C because A, B, C are involved. We have to find the lengths of the sides of the triangle DEF. Suppose students, this is the triangle A, B, C, and this is triangle D, E and F. Clear? Now AB is given 6 cm, BC is given 8 cm and CA is given 4 cm. Right? Now we have to find the length of these sides. As it is mentioned, it is the similar figure. So the ratio of their corresponding side will be equal. Starting with this side AB, what will be the ratio? AB ratio DE. AB ratio DE. And in the question it is given AB ratio DE is equals to 2. What is the value of AB? 6 cm divided by DE is equals to 2. DE will be multiplied by 2. Here it is dividing, so other side it will be multiplied. Now 2 is multiplying with this, so 2 will be divided with 6. Because we have to separate this DE, we have to find this value, so we have to separate this. Now it will be equals to 3 centimeter. Now we will find this side FE. Okay, now FE, for this side FE, this is the corresponding side. So CB ratio FE will be equals to 2. Students, here we cannot apply like this FE ratio CB, because FE ratio CB is not given. You are given BC ratio FE. So we have to apply BC ratio FE. It will be equals to, value of CB is given. It is equals to 8 divided by FE is equals to 2. Again, FE will be multiplied with 2. And 2 will be divided by 8. So value of FE will be equals to 4. Clear? Okay, now the third side AC. Now this is 4 centimeter. Now the third side AC ratio DF. It is also given AC ratio DF. It is same, AC or CA is equals to 2. AC is 4 centimeter and DF is equals to 2. DF will be multiplied by, no need to write unit in the solution. At the end we have to put the unit. DF will be multiplied by 2 and again 2 will be divided by 4. So answer will be 2. Now these are the lengths of the sides of triangle DEF. Okay students, now this is the last question of today's lecture. In this question you are given two similar triangles, triangle PQR and triangle XYZ. The similar figures are given. We have to just find the relation between the sides and angles. You know, all these are unknown. These are variables in sides as well as in the angles. So just we have to find the relation. Now, you know, according to the property, if the figures are similar, it's mean the ratio of their corresponding side is equal. So we can say this side is L. Okay, now what is the corresponding side of L? Is it B? No, it will be equals to A, because when you will put this triangle in the same direction like this, if I'm making this triangle like this is R and this will be P, and if this is your triangle, so it will be P and it will be Q. QP is M and RQ is N and this will be L. Now look, I have changed the direction. Now these two triangles are in the same direction. So now this side is corresponding to this side. I have told you in previous lecture, whenever you have to find the corresponding side, you have to put the figures in the same direction. So when you will put the figure in the same direction, so corresponding side of L will be A. So L ratio A will be equals to, yes, M ratio C will be equals to N ratio B, right? Means if the figures are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding sides is equal. So we have written all the sides, a ratio of the corresponding sides, they are equal. Just we have to show the relation between the corresponding sides. Now what about the angles? Now according to this diagram, we can see that angle Q is equals to, at angle Q it was Y here, and at P it is X, and at R it is Z. So angle Q will be equals to angle Y, because these are corresponding. Now next, angle S will be equals to angle X, and the last one, angle Z will be equals to angle P, or you can say angle P is equals to angle Z. Is it clear? No need to students, in the your need solution, no need to write this diagram, make this diagram in the change direction. Just this is for your easiness, right? Like if you make the diagram in the same direction, then you will be easily find the corresponding sides and corresponding angles. So it is not the part of your solution. Just I have draw this diagram for your easiness. Clear, students? I hope you have well understood the today's lecture, and now you have to do a good practice of these questions, because without practice you cannot do mathematics. Okay, students, thank you so much.